at Marks with Mike's podcast, a shout out. Shout out!
Hey, yo.
What a maneuver! Mamma mia! Mamma mia! Are you kidding me? The irresistible force meeting the...
What's up? You already know is by the sound of my voice. That's right. It's your boy, Mr. 6'9". JT back in this piece once again. And of course, I am rolling with the co-host himself, El Cheech. What's going on, Poppy?
What can I say, man? We here. It was a crazy week last week, you know what I'm saying? And man, a lot of things happened in them 7 days, man. And you're gonna try to crumble them all up. But yeah, it was crazy. How you doing, my G?
Laying in the cut like a band-aid, making sure that I'm always cooling it at all times. Definitely got to thank everybody for following us, subscribing, watching along. Make sure you definitely follow us at all of our social media handles, whether it be IG, Twitter, the Book of Faces, whether it be Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Podbean, gosh, I'm running out of names here, but you get the drift. Look, we everywhere. Make sure you just go ahead and follow. With that being said, man, yeah, last week was crazy. Juice Man said he may be chiming in a little bit later. We'll see. Wait on you, homie. But we're getting ready to kick this thing off, man. Last week was crazy, bruh. You know, you had the anticipation of AEW Grand Slam, and you also had anticipation of Extreme Rules. Now, both of these shows were highly hyped up, and which one of these shows lived up to the hype is the real question. I'm just going to throw that out there. We had Dark Side of the Ring. We got a couple other things coming up. We got the what's coming up with MLW this week.
Yeah, when is it? Yeah, I think it's next Thursday, the 7th, on Vice. They're gonna have their first show, Fightland, uh Hammerstone against the Samoan Werewolf, you know what I mean? Uh, yeah, the Opera too, the Opera Cup, that's about to pop too. So yeah, it's gonna be, you know what I mean, pretty dope, you know what I mean? Because I think they, of course, it's not gonna be live, so they do it Saturday, and then the next Thursday it comes up,
Right, right. Yeah, so MLW got some things popping, man, and let's go ahead and just touch on Dark Side of the Ring, man. Canyon. Story that I wasn't prepared for, you get what I'm saying? Because it was more so, it's kind of like when we had Godfather on, it was like, tell me more of the good stories versus like the bad stories. Not saying his story didn't deserve to be told, but it's just like every time I turn on these things, man, it's always something that blow you out the water, right? So what did you take from this episode with Dark Side of the Ring?
I mean, it was the fact that it was somebody that was well liked, and like he would call himself the innovator of offense, you know what I mean? And it was sad that he was going through, behind doors, closed doors, you know what I mean, um, by himself, and of course that the fact that he had mental problems that of course at the time would have been seen like something uh like weakness, So, and then of course where he coming from, you know, Queens, you know, um, and it was tough, but everything Dark Side of the Ring they do is just to get emotion out of you and reaction. So the fact that they had the guy, one of his friends that went to school with him, work with him, WWE, you know what I mean? So it gave him more credibility, you know what I mean? Father Mitchell, you know what I mean? I totally forgot about that, they show that, they were, they were tight, I mean, back, and just the stories that they said, it was kind of like, yo, that shit, that shit nuts. A lot of things that he did, like, Ready to Rumble, all that stuff. It was way different, I mean, from the previous episode, I mean, but this one, it was kind of like, you know, it felt good, I mean, as in like the story of how, he was to other people and stuff like that, but then it was just sad that that he was going through that shit. So it was like a roller coaster of emotions, you know what I mean? And who's better? You know what I mean? Like,
Who's better than Canyon?
yeah,
Nobody.
yeah. And the thing, bro, a lot of characters, you look back that now you'd be like, oh shit, man, this dude was kind of like kind of dope, you know what I mean? But of course, something happened. NWO.
And the rest was history. I mean, yeah, mental health is something that is real. Anyone that's dealing with it, battling it, it's a real toll on you. Not no pun intended, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. That's why we say it at the end of every show. But that segment, it took for me now. Well, I'm not gonna say now. It took like a few years later, after the fact, after I watched that segment on SmackDown with the Undertaker, and he came out the closet dressed as Boy George,
Yeah,
and
I didn't even watch that when it happened because I wasn't really, like watching at the time, like before, and I didn't even know that actually happened.
yeah, yeah, man, like to see that man, it was just to figure out how everything came full circle for the reason behind that. Not to say that was the reason behind it, but uh perception is reality, right? So, man, once again, heart goes out to the family. Make sure y'all take care of y'all mental health. No one should ever feel bullied or anything when it comes to the way they live. People trying to cancel John Cena from comments that he made on Howard Stern years ago.
Yeah, I mean, that was it was a little dick, he did come out like a douchebag, but to kind of cancel him, it's like, come on.
You can't cancel somebody you can't see, bro. That's what it boiled down to. If you can't see this man, how you gonna cancel the man? You show up when you want to
Mwah.
show up. You know
No,
what I'm
and people
saying?
just don't know.
But you can't really, I guess, really tear somebody for something that they said years ago. Like, let's be for real. If you go back to your high school record or middle school record, there was probably some things that you did or said wouldn't be too popular with the 2021 culture. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh
stop it.
yeah, the
Stop it.
MySpace accounts, all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
This
Oh,
be major
especially
hit
MySpace.
cancel.
Yeah. Yo, I wish I could log back into my MySpace. It's a lot of stuff I got to take down from there before they hop on me. But moving on from that, AEW Grand Slam, first time
Dynamite.
in New York. Um,
First time in the R2 Ash stadium holds wrestling. You know what I mean? Like that type of entertainment. That was huge.
that was huge. The first time for everything, man. It was just everything looked the part. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like it
yeah.
looked like a sellout event. It looked like something that was big time. I mean, it looked like the name of the title, Grand
No,
Slam.
AEW. You know what I mean? That's something that they could call their own because they're the first. You know what I mean? You got WWE with MSG. Of course, they they had Barclay heavy. So, you know what I mean? Like, bro, they could come back and make it that, you know what I mean, a place to go, you know what I mean, for like
Oh, for
other
sure.
events, you know what I mean? So that was a good look for them, you know what I mean? And to just, put 20,000 people in this, in these times, they were hot, they were hot. And bro, did they deliver with that first match, bro?
Yeah, I can't believe they hopped out the gate, like right out the gate with Danielson versus Omega. Like, because don't get me wrong, they had options. You know what I'm saying? They had options of what could open up that show. You had Britt Baker and Ruby Soho. You had the match with Sting and Derby Allin. Like, you could open it any type of way. But
But right
American,
now, to me, the way that things are, man, like people attention deficit, disorder. You know what I mean? Like you gotta grab them quick. You understand? So this is what they doing. This is like on Monday Night Raw. You have pretty much a main event type of caliber match being the first, you know what I mean? Like on Raw, you know what I mean? As of late, because now it's all about competition and you know what I mean, the ratings and stuff like that, because that's what they look for, the TV. Remember, Fox gave all this money, and then you got you know, uh, Peacock and USA, so uh, you know what I mean? They got to go with it, but the fact that yeah, I was surprised. They came in, man, with a banger, instant classic, bro, on TV.
they did, man. They really did. I mean, just going back, just looking at some of the mayhem
Yeah,
in this match, looking at you know, Brian Danielson, and for those people, it's gonna take a while to get adjusted to saying that, especially with him being in WWE for so many years. But listen, the American Dragon is back. All right. He was doing moves that he hasn't done due to WWE not allowing him to do it. But at the same time, man, like these boys locked up. Like, they really locked up. They put on the show, and even before the match even started, I think it was like almost a minute and a half straight. Just the crowd, the anticipation.
yeah, and I like that how you could see Daniel Bryan was the one, taking charge of that of the match. You know what I mean? Like you could see like building up, and the people, and they were hot. They were loving that shit, and I think the Dirty Hills were in the house. You know what I mean?
Yo,
So
shout
that
out
was
to the
kind of
Dirty
dope.
Hills.
Yeah. So, bro, the fact that the crowd was into it, and like every move, and they ain't hold back. You know what I mean? You saw that Brian Danielson's chest. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And Kenny
look like
Omega wasn't
ground
on.
beef.
Yeah, Kenny Omega wasn't on that bullshit. He was on his A shit. You know what I mean? Like, dude was like, I'm gonna show you why I'm the ace. You know. Um, on one thing I could say was a little disconnection for me was the fact that it was a 30-minute, um, you know,
Match.
time limit. Yeah, and they didn't really announce it because you know what I mean, like the countdown. You know what I mean? You know how much people would have been counting and into it, and then you still gonna grab you would have had him. You know what I mean? Because just the countdown, and it would have been like, yo, he almost had him. Then right there, you could build up for whatever, whatever. But other than that, the match, like Dave Meltzer, of course, gave it a 5-star
Of course
match.
he
You
did.
know what I mean?
You know, you
Yeah,
know the
you
crazy
know.
part is that Daniel Bryan had to leave WWE in order for Dave Meltzer to give him a 5-star match. That's bullshit.
Mm, well, you know. But other than that, man, like the match delivered, and I know this is not the end. You know what I mean? So I think they're gonna do it right and be like a little long term storyline, and that is gonna end up in a match that it's gonna be a match that will make sense in a blow off. You know what I mean? Not like they fucking did in Columbus yesterday. Anyway, we'll get there in a minute. But bro,
Ooh.
yeah, take it easy. But man, well, yeah, Bobby, yeah, Brian Danielson is here to stay, bro. He ain't fucking
Here.
around.
But you know one thing, I got to give a shout out to Daniel Bryan. Recently, in a couple interviews, like he said that people have been waiting for him to bash WWE. And do you know this man has not said not one negative thing? Him and Adam Cole, I gotta give credit for that because it's like they changed the narrative, right? Because usually everyone that leaves was the first thing that happens. Talk is Jericho. They're gonna talk 2 minutes good about the company, and for the next 56 minutes, they bashing how things can go their way, blah 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 blah. And it's like these two are the first two to actually come out and say, "Hey, you know what? My time wasn't as bad as people are making it seem that it was." What's your
Yeah,
take on that?
nah, just respect, and that's what I mean. That's what in most cases, what I mean. Sometimes, I guess the person is bitter, but in WWE, yeah, you never know. You know what I mean? Even the people, Bret Hart, Ultimate Warrior. People that you don't think. I don't know, but like Demolition got some other stuff put up in the network. You know what I mean? So never say never. So why not leave in good terms, or at least portray that is? Because trust me, there's a lot of wrestlers that they'll be like that, but in conversation or whatever, they'll tell you what it is. You know what I mean? But they smart. You know what I mean? They have to portray a certain persona. I'm not saying that's what they're doing. You know what I mean? But
Right.
they at least, you know what I mean, like respectful, and like at least like for other, you know what I mean, like they're good workers. You know what I'm saying? Like independent workers.
Nah, I feel that, man. I just kind of feel like, yo, what's going on, Edwin? How you feeling, brother?
Oh shit! What up, Mister Lucha Libre? What's
What's
poppin'?
going on? What's going on,
Yeah,
man? Yo,
a
that's what
big
we got
dude.
to get on the show. That's what we got
I
to get on the
know.
show.
Let them like, come on, baby. What's poppin'? Yeah,
What's
man.
popping? What's up? Get your podcast. What's good,
Oh,
homies? How you feeling?
pa, pa, pa,
Yeah, man.
pa.
I love it. Mike Angelo says, "Yeah, Danielson and Cole keeping the G," and that's one thing I like about that because he's not trying to feed the narrative because AEW fans, well, AEW hardcore fans, automatically expect everyone to come with the same story, and then after a while, it's like, how interesting is the story? Because if someone's telling me the same thing, doesn't mean that the story is true. But at the same time, if you're gonna keep telling me how bad it was, get over your ex and focus on your main chick. Because after a while, someone's gonna tell you, look, bro, either go back to her or stop talking about her. And that's just basically what it is. That's basically what it
Uh-huh.
is. Like every single show. And it's like, she ain't thinking about you right now, bro. She moved on. Now it's time for you to move on. So shout out to Daniel Bryan and Adam Cole for moving on peacefully. Rest in peace, Lily. Yo, we gonna talk about that too. We gonna talk about that. Screen rules. But let's go ahead and hop into that next match. Yo, we had this one right here: Cody Rhodes versus Malachi Black. Thank God. God is good. God is so good.
Okay, what you in that match? There was a spot. I guess it seems like there's what is it? The Nightmare Family. That's what they
Mhm.
go by. There's little rumbles and stuff. Um, you saw R. Anderson where he bust his ass.
Oh, ass. Listen.
You didn't see that?
No, I didn't see it live, but I damn sure seen the GIF.
Yeah,
This
so he got it's like he was mad and shit. So they kind of, I guess that was kind of something that was gonna play it out, something like that. And then they ran it again, and they did it. But the fact that Malachi Black, in the House of Black, what I mean, they were in the house. He took the the W. It makes sense, you know what I mean? And
makes perfect sense. I'm
yeah,
so glad that Cody took that L, man, because like you said, with they show getting ready to come on, in in a few weeks here, next week I believe they premiere the show. It's like too much Cody on TV gonna not make me want to watch it. I mean, I'm not gonna watch it anyways, just be honest. But I am glad that he did put Cody to bed. One thing I didn't get was Brandy Rose coming in the middle of the ring, sitting this Indian style like Alistair Black and giving him the 2-finger salute. Like, I didn't get that at all.
well,
I
you
didn't get
wanted
it.
that? Why
Like,
you want to see
well,
Brandy Rhodes? I don't even want to see Brandy Rhodes on my TV.
yeah, but what was the reason? What was the reason for her even being in the ring?
Okay. I mean, she haven't been seen, right, since she had the baby,
Right,
and
right.
um, that's about it, right? They
Yeah,
didn't
that's
send a
about it.
cute presentation, you know what I mean? There's other talent there that they could use. Uh, man.
he SWV weak in the knees. Definitely happy about that, man. The outcome of that match made my soul happy to see that. So Cody Luther King, put to bed there. You had Sting and Darby Allin. That was a dope one. Sting and Darby Allin, they were in the tag team match going up against FTR. Now that one, I did appreciate the drip from FTR, trying to do it with the NWO drip, but knew they did it better. I'm just gonna put it out there, only because it was the Wolfpack colors, only because that reason. But yeah, that match was silly because here it is. What Sting is 50, what 55,
Yeah.
56. He up there, right? He up there. But said to have Sting inside the ring, wrestling in a match, and I like the fact that AEW lets him get inside the ring, but they know his limitations. They know how hard, to push him. And you just think about all the missed opportunity that the other company missed out on, that he's out here doing it now in AEW.
Dude, Jerry Lawler's still wrestling.
Well, yeah, Jerry Lawler ain't never gonna stop wrestling.
You know what I mean? So it's like there's ways that somebody, of course, like the limitations, but what better way to have them in a tag team in the land of tag teams?
Oh
AEW.
yeah, the land of stables.
Yeah. Gang, gang.
My bad. Oh, Sting is 62.
Oh my. So
Yo,
so he owe me. So,
damn. All right,
so
Sting, you up though?
he owe me 6. So,
Yeah, yeah. You knew they did. They did it way better, but Sting got there inside the ring, doing classic Sting stuff, of course. Scorpion Death Drop, Scorpion leg, the Scorpion leg lock, all that. Sting is one of those characters that I hate to say it, but it's like an Undertaker character, right? Where he can come back at any time. He doesn't need a long-term run, just as long as he's in the building. People are going to pop. So that
oh
is AEW's Undertaker.
yeah, that No, I won't go as far, but
That's their
he's
Undertaker.
No,
What you mean?
no, I can't agree on that, man.
Sting draws money. He draws ratings. That's their Undertaker. That's their OG. That's their person who has the most miles on them, who's a legendary figure that everyone's going to recognize.
He's a legend, you know what I mean? That's for sure. But like on the Undertaker, nah.
I'm not saying on the level. I'm just saying that's their taker. That's their trump card. Like if all else fails, we're gonna put Sting on TV to make sure that we at least garnish 1 million views. And think about it. Ever since Sting has been on their television product, they have been somewhere in between 800 to 1 million views. This is before Punk, DB, all that stuff. Sting is their guy.
Yeah, he was on TNT. You know what I mean? It's recognizable face. That's pretty much it.
Exactly. See, even that one agrees. Thank you. No, but that match definitely proved that Sting can still put in the work. Darby Allin is definitely must see TV. Do you think they ever gonna put the title on Darby Allin though? The main title?
No, they better not.
I hope not.
I mean, at least not. Well, we talking about this is the second year. You know what I mean? 5 years down the line, yeah, I could see it happening. But
now,
nothing now. Shit.
Yeah, I feel that. Then, of course, the main event of the night, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, going up against Ruby Soho. Shout out to AEW for letting the women main event. There's been a lot of criticism with them that they really don't push enough women's wrestling. They don't really push a lot of diversity either. You know, I'm not gonna point out the obvious, but just look at the card. But,
I mean,
look at the card. That's all I'm gonna say. But this was huge for Britt Baker. It's not the first time that she's main evented a Dynamite. Remember, the first time she main evented was against Thunder Rosa, the St. Patrick's something. And that's when she busted up her face and she got goaded by the internet community for having a bloody nose. But this one was definitely must see. Like we predicted all top that Ruby Soho wasn't gonna win the match, but the fact of the way they went in there and really just started laying into each other. I mean, Britt Baker, of course, had her back up. You ain't ever got to worry about Britt Baker losing that title when you got everyone over there on the side. Then you also got the fact that Tony Schiavone can also be a trump card too. Watch out for this because I got a feeling that Schiavone gonna start pulling some shenanigans with Britt. Possibility, even though Adam Cole is there, I don't know. He's been inside a circle for a long time. I just kind of feel like if anything, if she can corrupt anybody, be Tony Schiavone. But
and Tony Schiavone got personality because for those two that listen to his podcast and the Deuce of Trip, you know what I mean?
Got you. Yo, what's up, Devin? How you doing? I don't know if I'm gonna be in Akron. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That's still up in the air. But this was a great way to close out the whole entire card. The place was electric from start to finish. They were loud as ever, and they didn't hold back anything, man. Like that's the type of crowd. That's the type of crowd that you want. Especially if it's your first time in that building, and AEW's fan base is totally different. You know what I'm saying? There's your regular wrestling fan base, there's your WWE fan base, and then there's AEW's fan base.
I was gonna say, did the Lucha Bros, wasn't they on night one?
Night 2.
They were on night two?
Yeah, we about to get to the Lucha Bros right now.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
I know.
Let's go in and hop into night 2, bro. I got you, man. I'm on it. What you mean? Lucha Bros and Santana and Ortiz going
Yeah.
up against the Private Party, Butcher and the Blade, House Hardy. Um, this one, like I said before, y'all know how I feel about more than 6 men inside the ring. Might as well go ahead and make that a battle royal. But this one paid off. There's a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? It's a lot of flippity stuff no, in this one. But
I mean, yeah, there's part of the show, you know what I mean? Because I don't think perhaps in other matches they were done, but not all like that. So it's like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know. But the matches like that with multiple people, it could be done. Don't if it's done right, you know what I mean? If you watch New Japan, you watch AAA, Mexico, and all that stuff. So that's what they're accustomed of doing, you know what I mean?
oh yeah.
And it's a lot different, but you know what I mean. AEW pretty much getting that influence. So yeah, that was a good match. I ain't seen nothing like that popped off. You know what I mean? Who's gonna be next for the tag teams? So we shall see. Where's if Santana Ortiz gonna get you know uh, a chance at the belts? But I don't know what they're gonna do now.
Oh shoot, they gotta give them a title shot, bro. I mean, their tag team division is very deep. I mean, you got everyone and their mother who's a tag team signed to them. FTR. You also got Private Party, Butcher and Blade, Max Caster, and what's the other dude name? Gosh, I'm slipping my tongue, but
Basura.
Basura? No, that's not his name, bro. Don't do him like that. But it's so many tag teams that you could throw out there. I mean, John Moxley and Eddie Kingston. I mean, unofficial but official tag team. I think that Ortiz and Santana are rightfully so next in line. I mean, of course,
Oh,
there's
it's a long time. It should make sense for them to have it, but then we look back, bro. This company's only been running for 2 years.
yeah, but for 2 years they've been doing it right. Well, let
No,
me stop. I'm
no,
gassing
no,
them up.
they doing a lot for the time. Give them props for that. You know what I mean? The amount that they have been able to accomplish in a short, you know, period of time. But man,
So little time.
so the potential, man. This is the beginning. Imagine them in 5 years. You know what I mean? Like the same thing where okay, we see this, but the next match, you know what I mean? We got CM Punk, versus what is his name? Hobbs? Willie Hobbs?
Man, stop,
Billy Hobbs?
stop. Don't do Hobbs like that, man.
What's his
Yeah,
name?
going up against Hobbs.
Oh, I thought he had a first name too. My bad.
Nah,
Yeah. But
no, no.
CM Punk and Hobbs, you know what I mean? You're gonna see CM Punk not keep him far away from the storyline with the belt. Let him build up, you know what I mean? And maybe in another year.
I don't know. I think they might as well go ahead and put him in title contention. I
No.
mean, he gonna
You got
sell.
you got Paige coming back. And that was already
True,
a storyline that they have with Kenny Omega. You know what I mean?
true.
Just keep CM Punk, just keep build going up, and then to like it will make sense for him to go after it. You know what I mean? Because right away it's like makes sense. Daniel Bryan is somewhat different. You know what I mean? Because it's like he just been wrestling. You know what I mean? This guy
What
been
you
out for seven.
mean?
This guy been out for 7 years. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So it
so
so
Christian was too.
no, but Christian was, you know what I mean? He was wrestling. You know what I mean? He got the Impact Championship. You talking about?
No,
We
but
talking
what
about?
I'm No,
We talking
what I'm
about the
saying.
Impact Championship.
No. We talk about the AEW championship. I understand, but what I'm saying is Christian didn't wrestle in about the same amount of time actively, besides appearing inside that Royal Rumble earlier that year in 2021. That was the only wrestling appearance that he had in about the same amount of time, 7 years, whatever. And automatically the man was shot to title contention in AEW. Think about it. He was only there a good month and a half, maybe 2 months before he got pushed to the title picture. But that was because Hangman Page went out. I understand that. But at the same time, you trying to tell me there's other people that you couldn't find who had been there busting their chops? Who
Not ready.
Not ready?
Not ready, my G.
They
You
don't
can't
care
even
about
name me
not
one
being
right
ready?
now.
That's ready? That's ready right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, that will make
MJF.
sense. That may make
MJF.
sense. No, man. MJF don't need the belt now. What the fuck? No, man. Why
He's
he
a
needs the
two-time diamond whatever ring award winning champion, right? Okay, he doesn't need to hold. To me, MJF don't even know he don't need to hold that mid card title. That's the TNT Championship. MJF need to be right at the top. The man sells out arenas. Well, not him particularly, but the crowd is on. It's money. Every time MJF touches a mic, the crowd is glued. The man will roast you. His in-ring skills are definitely getting up there, but at the same time, as long as
thing. He
crowd's
needs to
volume,
he needs to do all this. Put all this shit on his resume. Then boom, go for that belt. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. Like it's like the resume's not even like you just come in, boom, you got a belt. Like what the fuck? You didn't bust your chops. You know what I mean? Even though of course he beat Jericho. You know what I mean? And, like him and Warlow look like something's about to pop up, but you could see it's like long-term storytelling. You know what I mean? Like they got things that they're gonna go about in different ways. But you know what I mean? Yeah. And bro, he needs to, you know what I mean? Just like once they put MJF with CM Punk, you know what I mean, in a feud, like my skills or whatever, no belts or nothing. If it happens to be cool, you know what I mean? Right there, that's gonna see the rise of MJF as in like a real guy, because eventually MJF has to turn face. You know what I mean? Hopefully it won't happen in years, but not face in the way that we see it now. Now it's just John Moxley. You know, he's a face, but the way he carries himself, you know, it's crazy. It's like he could do, you know, some other stuff. But yeah, man. I would like to see MJF as champ, you know, with the belt, but not now.
not now. So basically, what you're
Yeah.
telling me is CM Punk should not be in the title contention. Not now. He should be
Not
focusing
now.
on building new stars and all that stuff.
Not
Okay.
not build like give him the rub. Give him the rub.
Yeah. I mean, basically help him build a resume, right? The,
That's
the,
what
the
I
little
said.
rub.
That's what I've been
Yeah.
saying, B. And
Okay, I understand.
it's you know, coming to fruition.
Yeah, but you know what else? Well, you know what else came to fruition? I
What?
told you what was gonna happen, bro. I told you that CM Punk will never wear trunks in Chicago. But you know what he did wear in New York?
He went back.
He went back, bro. I told you he's
It
not
was
wearing
just one of
trunks in
them
Chicago.
but I think it was just one of them trials. You know what I mean? A
Nah, B.
promo. Let's see. Yeah, they
Nah.
tried them. Them bitches ain't good. Fuck that.
Okay. I
They
tell
didn't
you
look
what.
good. So he went back to what he was. You know.
I tell you
Good.
what. The next time they go back to Chicago, I guarantee you that he wearing long pants, bro. Listen, he can't wear shorts in Chicago. The last time he wore shorts, he got his ass whooped, bro. I'm telling you, it's messing with him mentally. It's messing with him mentally, bro. Go back, watch the footage. Watch the footage. Broken
What do you
man.
mean? I never heard.
He ain't rocking those shorts no more, though. That's over with. But
What do you
CM
mean he
Punk and
got messed up?
no,
What are you
I'm talking
talking
about
about?
The last time he was in Chicago. Last time he had a fight in Chicago, he had them short pants on.
What fight?
UFC. Yeah.
He never wrestled in Chicago.
I said UFC.
That's what I'm saying. He never in the UFC was in Chicago. It was here.
He did one in Cleveland and one in Chicago. He only had 2 fights. He had 2 fights.
Yeah, 2 fights.
No, that's it. But moving on from CM Punk, you think so? The match itself was good. I think Hobbs himself, honestly.
You see that? Yo, he's a little green, but you know what I mean. Like they got to build stars. But you see that bump? He took a nasty bump.
Ooh.
Got up like a G though.
Yeah, he does the shoulder off like Jay-Z said, but that wicked spine buster he put on Punk. That spine buster, that's the one. Yeah. I like that. I like that out of him. Like Hobbs is solid build. You know, he definitely has the face to sell. That's gonna be your next. That's gonna be your next big man that you push. But shout out to Hobbs with the tribute to Harlem Heat.
Yeah, that drip was dope. But that drip. Match I want to see is that. Bro, Ricky Starks versus CM Punk. That's gonna be nice.
Okay, so but if they do it, do they put the FTW championship on the line? The title got to be defended, bro.
Let's be honest. That's their 24/7 title, man.
How?
That shit don't mean shit. It don't mean shit.
Man, listen.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Listen, that title has not been defended even 24 times.
You don't see nobody rocking, let me get the FTW championship. No, nigga. What the fuck is that?
No, my whole thing is this, bro. Listen. If you're gonna make that a title, if you're gonna have a title defense, defend the title. That's all I'm saying. The title's only been defended twice. Count it. Title's been around over a year.
I wasn't keeping track, but let's say if they do, CM Punk will get it, and then he'll burn it.
Just gonna throw it in the trash. Just call him what he is.
Or throw over a bridge a la Rock, out of Stone Cold.
Or melt it down into a necklace. Like
a la cama.
yeah. One of those two. Now that was CM Punk definitely wrestling primetime TV for the first time, and the first time on cable network wrestling, I forgot, over 7 years or something like that. So shout out to CM Punk, shout out to Hobbs, definitely held it down, man. Hobbs is something special. Be on the lookout within this next upcoming year. Guarantee you Hobbs gonna get a push, and it's gonna be for that TNT championship. That's the only other person I can see giving Miro the business is Hobbs. That's about it. Because Miro gonna hold that title for a while. He gonna hold that title for a while, my G.
Man, Hobbs is green as hell. He ain't going nowhere. Give him another year. Give him another year.
That's what I said. Within a year. Another mango season, as we say down south. You know what I'm saying? You had Anna Jay going up against Penelope Ford.
Bathroom break.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. That match did nothing for me.
Yeah, it was, a little boop, right there.
I mean, so many people you could have put on the card. You had this one right here, Eddie Kingston and Moxley going up against Suki and Archer. Now,
that was the main event, right? Like at the end, they're like, what is it? Unsanctioned. Unsanctioned. That's the second time they did it. John Moxley been involved. Am I correct?
John Moxley has been in both. It was with Kenny Omega was the first one, and the next one is this one.
See, Devin got me.
I know he
Put a Medusa and just throw it in the car.
I feel that, Devin. I feel that. Yo, lights out match basically is what the Scream Rules should have been. But we'll get to that. We will get to that.
Oh, I thought we went through the stream rules. Yeah, let's
No, we
go.
about to get
No, but this
no.
match,
Go
you know
ahead.
what I mean? It's all the hoopla, you know what I mean? It's literally hardcore, you know. And as my man right here, Mr. Lucha Libre is saying, this coming Friday they're gonna run it back. But
Run it
for
back.
the New York, New Japan, strong, you know what I mean? And the G1 climax is popping now, you know what I mean? So New Japan is, they got their hands in the kitchen, you feel me? But the fact that they're able to do that, you know what I mean? Like, um, take like kind of like a storyline and take it to their show, you know what I mean? It's pretty dope, and Eddie Kingston, you know, gonna get to, wrestle for New Japan, you know what I mean? Like, which is fucking awesome,
Dream
you know
come
what I mean?
true. Dream
Yeah,
come
man.
true.
Yeah, so Minoru Suzuki, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't do it for me, but he
Oh.
no, I'm just saying, I'm not saying, oh, Suzuki, yeah, Suzuki, Suzuki-chan. No, man. It's like, okay, Shogun. What is it, Shogun? No, Chuck. What's the name of the stable? Sh- fuck. No, my band.
The fuck are you talking about?
Well, cause you know what I mean. Fucking Suzuki and this guy and Archer, they were in a stable in New Japan. Son, yeah, I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
somebody will tell me, hey, somebody know the name of the fucking them stable.
No,
Yeah, but
this homicide, bro.
yo, it was kind of like they had the graphics and shit. The motherfucker still came from the from the crowd, so it was kind of, and he couldn't like get the fucking chair open and shit. And it's like, dang, you know what I mean? Perhaps that was the most he probably performed in front of. I could be wrong. He probably had, but you know what I mean? Um, in his backyard, it was a nice little sprinkle, like, cause Eddie Kingston and Homicide, whatever. But Homicide's, we would
That's
know
associated.
he's in Ring of Honor popping too. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Um, what was the thing?
We're talking about the match, homicide.
Homicide. Yeah, man. It's a nice little sprinkle. You know what I mean? It was dope. Like, oh, he signed where he did. No, he didn't, dumbass. He just popped in. And I like that because it's like then your somebody's hometown. So it's like, yo, you know what I mean? He available. Come on, let's ride.
Might as well. Might as well ride with him. And there was a good way to definitely send the crowd home happy. After the show, Eddie Kingston cut a promo saying that New York is now AEW country. You know what I'm saying? So, mighty bold statements from my man Eddie Kingston. But you know what? If you're gonna rock with your company, believe in your company, why not say it? You know what I'm saying? Things only come to fruition once you speak it. So rock with
No,
it.
and that's the way you gotta, Suzuki Gun. Thank you, my man. Michelangelo in the clutch. Suzuki Gun.
My man Mikey Angelo, always there. Reliable. I'm telling you,
Mr.
man,
Reliable.
Mikey Angelo is more reliable than State Farm Insurance. And I mean that. But Rampage, Grand Slam, whatever you want to call that, that was definitely a way to start off your wrestling weekend. 4 hours of wrestling between that and SmackDown. 6 hours of wrestling between that and Rampage and Dynamite. NXT, of course, showed off their newcomers. Nothing really big came out of that besides
Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker, bruh. I still
Braun
can't with that name.
Breaker.
I can't with that name, bro. I really, 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 really can't.
You know what I can't? One thing I can't is good ass matches, great matches that have a shitty ending. And we got a few of them.
Oh, we got a few of these coming up. Trust and believe.
Mr. Lucha.
It's Mr. Lupe. Okay, so we got this right here. This match kicked off the show.
And that wasn't even planned. That just
not at all.
They just that they just put that one together and they gave them a half hour.
A half hour on TV, bro. And you know what? They set the tone. They set the tone for the night. They did that, though. They really did that.
And one thing that they were building is for the next day. Of course, you're going against Monday Night Football, whatever. So you have to push, announce something like tomorrow, and then which that was the kind of like the blow off from that match. You're gonna have Big E and Lashley, separate teams. So of course they build up to their storyline. We don't know what's gonna happen because we got the draft Friday. You know what I mean? Yeah. So is that going to continue? Who's going to move? So it's very, most likely we know my man's going to stay on Raw. Big E. I don't see him. You know what I mean? There's no way the tribal chief going to move to Raw. You know what I mean? That'd be crazy if it happened. I'm not saying because it happened before, but the tribal chief now, the main man. You know what I mean?
Listen,
the head of the table.
He is not moving to Raw because I refuse to go back and switch the belt back to red again. All right, listen. It took me a while to get to adjust it to the blue scrap. Don't go back to that red scrap. Just leave it alone. Matter of fact, can you go pull out that title that you had across your chest? Bring back the big gold. All right, bring back
Big Goldie. Bring back Big Goldie, baby. Let's go.
That back.
And the Hurt Business.
Bring the Hurt Business back. Bring them back. I need all that to come back, man. But real talk, I'm not gonna lie, man. There were certain parts of this match that really got my attention. I was very, very pleased to see, Big E showing out. He's the main attraction now. My
man, them joints they had on.
Yo, the Fugees, yo.
And the Fugees just got back touring, my dude.
They back together?
Yeah, man. They just performed the other day, my G. They're going on a tour. I think that one of the last tour dates is going to be in Ghana in Africa, son.
Yo.
Yeah.
So they back like this.
Well, I mean, like they performing, they outperforming. They don't have an album out yet or whatever.
Okay. When's the album dropping? That's what I'm waiting on.
Shit, man, it was good news, but the fact that they freaked it, and then even the score, that's a classic. For those to know, and
top 5 all time.
Top five. Yeah, my G, but fuck the Fugees, man. But yeah, the Big E did his thing, man. But like I said, that match was pretty much to set up the next, the next night. But man, big up to Big E and and lastly, which as recording, they probably already finished their match, or they're probably fighting into an hour time limit.
They probably gonna say 30 minutes in a minute, but I don't know, man. Like the match itself came off good. A lot of T's fused inside that match. Maybe AJ Styles versus a Big E. That I could see that feud happening like yesterday.
If they get drafted.
Yeah, if they get I hope the guy no one gets drafted away from Raw because Raw need help. Raw needs help for them to be a long show. They need help, but I
Bruh.
will say the New Day definitely showed out. The New Day definitely did their thing. Uh, with Bobby Lashley in the corner with the Stampede. When I saw that, I'm not gonna lie. First thing that popped in my head from now on when they doing that Canadian Stampede.
Hell yeah, start, yeah. Come in my hood, nigga, trying to start all that shit, nigga.
I'm sorry, unicorn Stampede, but you get my drift. Like I'm with it,
yeah.
but it's a good way to
That
open it
next,
up. Next
yeah,
match.
they did that thing, but you know what I mean. Of course, one thing I didn't like because to me in every pay-per-view, every belt should be defended. You know what I mean? And we didn't
True.
see the Raw tag team titles defended, right?
The
But we
IC title.
did exactly. But we did have the SmackDown tag team titles, the Usos versus the Street Profits. You know what I mean? Street Profits looking like they little tease that they might be drafted to separate brands. And
They gonna break them up.
Montez Ford, he's gonna be that dude, you know what I mean? But to me, they still a little green, you know what I mean? He's gonna get there too. But this, the match was solid. The match was definitely solid. What's your thoughts on that match?
Like I said, they from the first match to the next match, they started the tone off right. Okay. Uh the Street Profits, probably one of the more exciting tag teams that they've had come through in the last 2.5 years. I mean, if you take away FTR and all that stuff, uh Street Profits have been definitely doing their thing. The Usos, 7-time tag team champions. I thought the match definitely pushed the limits between these two. This looks like a feud similar to the New Day and the Usos. This is a feud that I could continue to see go on if they don't split them up.
No,
I
I don't
think
want to see it. I don't want to see that.
what
Move
what
on. No,
them move on. No,
The Street Profits, they're not on that level. Even though, as you could see the reaction, that's one thing. What they looking like, the reaction, you could see the kids how happy they were when this motherfuckers came out with the red solo cups. You know what I mean? The shit falling down. Columbus showed out. Shout out. OH. You know what I mean? They show out, and the kids like the Street Profits. One reason, perhaps that, well, perhaps why wouldn't they wouldn't split them up. You know, but who knows? You know what I mean? Definitely Montez Ford could be a singles competitor and a champ on his own, but not now. Not now. Like
no.
give him at least in a 5 year window. 5 year window. He needs to, he's gonna get it together. Get a little
5 year
more weight.
window.
Yeah, and get a little weight. You know what I mean? Put more muscle. He'll be good.
Put a little bit. The man is built.
He's shredded. Yeah, he chiseled from my nizzle, but just bang with the big boys. You
He
can't
is
take him
laying.
seriously against fucking somebody else.
JT, watch what you say, because Chiefs works for Vince and Tony. That's a dangerous man. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's
Yeah,
from
that,
the medium daddy cool.
yeah, and that's the gayest name you have seen. What the heck was that?
I actually like it. Medium daddy cool. I could rock with it.
Man, what the fuck wrong with this guy?
I could rock with it. Medium
You
daddy.
know, you know who Medium Daddy Cool is?
No, who's that?
You know,
Who?
that's this this motherfucker. Now let's see if he'll give up. But yeah, man, he's wait to see. But look who we got here. right when we about to finish, El Juice Man, Medium Daddy Cool said, "What's up?"
Who?
Medium Daddy Cool.
Medium Daddy Cool. That's funny.
I'm rocking with you, Medium Daddy. New
What?
Day is money for WWE.
Pause.
Pause.
New Day is not money, but okay.
What? Why New Day ain't money?
New Day ain't money.
How?
Oh,
They ain't not money.
I think he's referring to merch.
I'll tell you who was well, of course they sell merch because they cater to the kids.
Well, that's what he.
I'll tell
he
you
meant.
who was. I'll tell you who was money. The Hurt Business.
Yeah, they definitely were. But definitely. We were just speaking on the Usos and Street Profits, and I was telling JT how the Street Profits are not, they shouldn't be on a. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. On a feud with the Usos, like the Usos should keep pooping. I mean, moving.
And feud with who?
With the Street Profits.
Oh, that's a great feud. I like that. Shout out to Montez Ford for giving
Then that's it. That's all he got love for. Then
no, I
Shawn
like
Michaels.
Dawkins too. I like Dawkins,
All right. But give him some props too.
I'm talking about giving Montez Ford some props for that match with Roman Reigns. That's what I was on.
Oh, definitely. That match was, that's good. That's good, but
yeah, I like the match.
You'll get there. So moving along. That match, that the USA title match.
Oh, you mean the USA Network title match?
The USA Network?
No.
The Cartoon Network?
No, but the Peacock Championship.
Yeah. No. Yo.
Real talk.
They love Jeff Hardy, man.
Yeah, they do.
Too bad backstage people don't love him.
My dude, the people were going crazy when he popped up with the old music. Everybody was like, yo. And then during the match, he showed, he was doing his thing. And there was a few close calls.
He just fulfilling his contract. Once his contract's up, he's at AEW with his brother.
But they can't, they can't deny that if they didn't notice that, you know what I mean? Because, like, bro, everybody was counting 1, 2, and then when he kicked out both times, you know what I mean? It was like, oh, he got a chance. Oh my God! But as soon as he just got, for a minute, I thought that he was gonna take it. But I don't. My thing is this is a title match, and you're gonna finish it on a roll up. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Hey,
all I'm gonna say is Jeff Hardy just there to finish his contract. He doesn't want.
Okay, Mel, sir. We know that. We just talking about the match. He showed out.
He did, but you know what? You know what else showed out? Peacock's network. Because for an hour and a half straight, I heard English, I heard Spanish, I heard French, I heard all this over
that
the
happened
commentary.
To you?
That happened to everybody in the whole time I'm watching this.
Oh, it didn't happen to me.
Well,
it didn't happen to me though.
It ain't happened to you though. The whole time I was watching it, bro.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn!
Yeah, he's just there till his contract up, though.
Damn! What? Fuck! Fuck! What the fuck, y'all?
Why you cussing at that old man like that?
Oh shit, the Cox.
What that old man do to you? Why you cussing at him like that?
That's just crazy, man.
No,
but
why you cussing at that old man? What did he do to you?
I wasn't cussing nobody.
That clip, that was you, big man. Why you cussing at that old man like that, man?
The hell, that wasn't me.
That motherfucker look just like you when you get old, bro.
Shit. Got me.
Well,
no, but the match itself, this triple threat match, United States title, definitely kept the tone of the pace going for the whole entire event. The event was still moving on a high stride. You know, people were still pumped for it. People, you know,
Well,
jumped
they
out
were
of their
pumped for
seats.
Jeff Hardy. They were pumped for Jeff Hardy because they could have given 3 fucks for Bad Bunny's friend and fucking
Who, pretty hair?
Jameis. Yeah, the pretty hair guy. What's the name? What's the name that just popped up? Medium what?
The medium size, medium daddy cool.
There you go. That was medium daddy cool right there last night.
Oh man. Now the match. The thing is, like, they're trying so hard to turn Damian Priest into Conan, like back in the '90s with the braids and stuff.
Geraldo Rico. Ay,
yeah, it's
suave.
suave. Like they tried so hard to turn Damian Priest to Rico Suave. Yo, like I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. Like leave him be. Leave him be. But yeah, the match snapped. Yeah, Sheamus' big ass up there dancing on the top rope, which probably play into what happened later on that night. See, everything come to fruition, my brother. You gotta pay attention. Pay attention to what happened that night. Shane was on the top rope dancing. Remember, he was all up there with the Alex Wright and you know the whole Jeff Hardy stuff. You know, too bad to be dancing on the top rope. But you know,
hey, my man, you into something?
You know, you got to think, my brother. You got to think. But with that being no, that match definitely held weight. Of course, Damian Priest with the roll up, I thought it was kind of cheesy, but at the same time, you know, like that seems to be the wave of things. I mean, if you're gonna keep this going, then keep it going. You know, that's my whole thing. Like, don't stop.
We got used to that. You know what I mean? Because before that's the way they used to do it back in the '80s, early '90s.
Yeah,
but we got used to it.
Keep it going.
Yeah, in order to win, you got to do your fatality. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a roll up. But moving on.
So another match that happened, but this was on the pre-show. I'm not gonna really get into detail about it.
What?
But
Fuck the pre-show. Oh no, Carmella. Oh, that's
Carmella
sexy.
Liv? Yo,
hey, Carmella Liv. That was a hell match. Yo, they gave him the time. They actually gave him the time. They did a little exchange, and that match was actually good. It was actually good.
That's what I was saying. It was a good pre-show match. So shout out to Liv Morgan, finally going to get a push after all these years. But moving on to the next women's match on that card, this one right here, Charlotte versus Alexa Bliss for the women's championship. First of all, reminder: the name of this show is The Scream Rules, and we'll get to why. But anyway,
not extreme. And it didn't rule.
No, not at all. So first take on this match off top, I'm gonna tell you how I felt. I felt like this match was so sloppy. Towards the end, in the middle, beginning, the whole damn match was a little sloppy. Like I kind of felt like that there was a lot of moments where you can literally hear Charlotte talking to her through the whole entire match. Like, I'm just sitting there like, okay. The Lily doll thing never did it for me at all. Never did it for me. The finish, the first time I've seen Charlotte win with natural selection in an entire year plus. The match itself, I don't know. If I had to rate it, maybe about a 3. Out of 10. Juice Man, go ahead. Because you were giving me the thumbs down.
Yeah, that match was ass. It was ass from start to finish. And I think the whole Lily thing, I think the whole Dark Alexa thing was over when Bray Wyatt was released. So they was just stretching a character that really didn't have any purpose anymore once you got rid of Bray Wyatt, because it doesn't make any sense. So I'm glad Lily got ripped up. And then let's talk about her incident with the phone. Talk about her incident with the phone. She didn't do it right.
Yeah, was that Alka-Seltzer? Tums?
It was something. Yeah, she didn't do it right. You could still see it in her mouth.
Yeah, that was horrible.
I don't know. I don't know what it
Yeah, it looks
was. Like
disgusting.
I don't know if it was an Altoid. I don't know if it was a communion cracker. Like
What the
all I
hell
know,
is that? You make communion
all
crackers? What the fuck are them? That shit look
no,
like bingo
bro.
chips at the old people home.
No, those are communion crackers, my dude.
That
All
shit
depending on
looks
which
disgusting.
Yeah, they stale most of the time.
how. Whoa, bro! Time out. You can't be talking about Jesus' body like that. What's wrong with you? The hell wrong with you, bro?
Oh, that's what they say. My bad.
But no, the match itself, yeah, you right, Juice Man. I'm with you on that. Cheech, your thoughts on that match?
Yeah. I mean, they were in her hometown, right? But it's just
Yeah,
this gimmick. You know what I mean? The gimmick, it just without the Fiend, it just doesn't do it for me. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, that gimmick
you
died.
know,
I'm gonna go.
yeah, they should just let it go. Let's see what happens now. But Charlotte, you know, she do her thing. And that match, I didn't really care for it. You know what I mean? She retained, but the match, you already know which match I'm talking about. The match that fucking slapped on the night. Ah, oh, Bianca and Becky, they went in. Yo, they slapped the shit out of each other, bro.
yeah. This match, no pun intended, slapped like the whole entire night. It slapped. These girls, these women, these wrestlers, these athletes, these stars put on a hell of a show. But Cheech, you alerted me of the match time. 4 minutes and 50 seconds.
That's it.
Nah, B, you bugging. I thought that's what you said.
Oh no. I thought that's what you said.
Nah, that was the timing on it was the
You
timing
got
on
that right, medium daddy cool. Medium
exactly.
daddy cool.
It's booty, you know what I mean? And she came out from a long way.
No, she did, man. And to see once again Bianca Belair going up against one of the four horsewomen. This is real good for her. I mean, far as that goes, far as building the Bianca Belair character, because let's face it, she's one of the homegrown talents, a homegrown talent that did not pursue to be a wrestler off rip. She's just a freak of nature when it comes to being an athlete, and I mean that in a good way. But my whole thing is, with her, the match the match had moments on there where it looked like these two chemistry was right on point, and then there was moments in that match where you didn't want the match to end. But the match itself definitely lived up to the expectation. It wasn't 26 seconds. That's for damn sure. So you ain't got to worry about a short match, because
Oh,
me personally,
bro,
I was real pissed about the first time.
yeah, Becky Lynch put on, you know what I mean? She had some new arsenal, you know what I mean? She was doing some moves that I was kind of cringy because I was like, you don't want to keep doing that, you know? Uh, just do it for a special moment. She's doing drop legs, from the turnbuckle and stuff like that.
Yeah, leg drops and stuff.
Yeah, which I was like, okay, it looked good, but it's like, gotta work smart. But Bianca, they focus on her strength, and like she, she's obese, you know what I mean? And the fucking
Then
ending
what
to this
happened?
fucking match, the
Then
ending
what
of
happened?
this match.
Bam.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh boy, I mean, don't get me
Mm-mm.
wrong, she looked like $1 million. She can, but what was the purpose? Coming in this match at the time. You know what
Because
I
he's the
mean?
boss.
Okay. But it's been backbreaking to everybody. But you know what I mean? One thing I was gonna say before that, it was the spot that they took Becky Lynch and she was getting whipped by one of the fans, you know what I mean? With the hair, so right there it shows you, you know what I mean, like the impact it got on kids and stuff like that. And man, the Sasha Banks running, man, it was like, what the fuck? And then it's like, what they gonna do? Because you got Sasha heel, Becky heel, Charlotte heel. Are we finally gonna get the fourth horsewoman of the WWE? Are we finally gonna see that? You know what I'm
Yeah, that'll
saying?
be
Like, cause
clutch.
we never got it. We never got it. Bailey, what Bailey? She was a heel. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, but I'm saying.
I don't know, Baba. I don't know. I don't know what you say on this one. I don't know, Bobby. I don't know, my friend. That's
Yo,
not me. That's you.
yeah. That-
That's you, Bobby. No, but nah. Four horsewomen. If they finally do this, I mean, I like to see it. But who they gonna run this against? You know what I'm saying? Because right now,
Ronda.
pregnant.
No, I mean, didn't she have the baby already?
No.
I thought she had the baby already.
Yo, Michelangelo, did Ronda Rousey have had the baby yet?
He about to answer in 2 seconds. No.
Hey,
That was the best the boss looking. Yes, sir. You right about that, Mikey.
Come on, Mikey. Let me know if Ronda Rousey had the baby yet. But before we get back there, but no, listen. I don't know though, like because you got Jessamine Duke gone. You got what
all
was
they
the
need
other
is
one?
Shayna. As long as Shayna Baszler is there, they fine. They'll bring
Yeah.
somebody else. Fuck it, they'll put Sonya Deville in that motherfucker. I don't care.
Mm-mm.
They got the chick. Remember that little chick that popped up in the Diamond Mine?
Yo, she bad.
Phew, my goodness. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, but I'm saying. But
Michelangelo said, hold up, he about to look it up.
hold up. All right, let me know if I'm right or if I'm just deep in Iran.
You deep in Iran, bro, because I don't think she had that baby.
I don't think she did
all
either.
over. That'll be all over TMZ. WWE would have touted that
Mm-hmm.
like 10 million times.
Mm-hmm.
AEW would have tweeted it just cause face. Like,
Mm-hmm.
nah, bro. I don't think she had that baby.
Last
I
time I
don't think she
checked,
did.
I think it was like a month ago, she was 6 months.
Yeah, so I don't know. Anything is possible, but I'm
Anything or
definitely
anything.
anything definitely possible. Like the main event for the night. A lot of things. Like I said, anything is possible, right? So here we are with the main event. You had Roman Reigns going up against the Demon, Finn Balor. And look, let's just go ahead and say this. It was an Extreme Rules match that was not Extreme. This whole pay-per-view was not
No,
Extreme.
wasn't that the only match that had a stipulation?
That's the only match that had a stipulation. But guess what? You had a triple threat match that has no disqualification. Not one weapon was pulled out. You know what I'm saying? Like you had moments where you could have used weapons. The name of this pay-per-view is Extreme Rules. Okay? To me, honestly, don't even call it Extreme Rules anymore. Oh,
Retire
snap.
it.
She posted 12 minutes ago, the baby girl is out. Oh, I take that back. Yo, my bad. Yo, me and Dre.
Wrong.
Definitely wrong on that one, bro. We definitely wrong. So, yo, congratulations to Ronda Rousey on the recording of this podcast.
Survivor Series, let's go.
2 months to
I
get in
don't
shape. She needs more time.
know. I need you, damn it. I need you out there.
She got the money,
these
man.
numbers. No, but let's talk about this, man. Roman Reigns, Finn Balor. I'm sorry.
Hot shot.
I gotta acknowledge him. I forgot. The tribal chief, the head of the table.
End all be all.
The end all be all.
Head of the table. Yes, he is. Acknowledge him.
I just did. Apparently, Peacock did not acknowledge Roman Reigns because they put a commercial right in the middle of that motherfucking entrance. Yo, what was up with Peacock? Like, Peacock was tripping.
They were definitely on one yesterday.
Ronda Rousey can stay gone.
Damn, Michelangelo savage. But no.
Hey, I saw her debut, man. I saw her. I know what she brings.
The match itself was good. The match itself was good booking. Roman Reigns playing with the crowd. The crowd really wanted tables. Roman Reigns reached for the table, pulled it out, and shoved it back in on my time. This is my match. And he actually called people Ohio stupid idiots. According to Pat McAfee.
We are stupid idiots. Yes, we are.
Well, hey, that's on you. I'm from Florida.
He'll call Florida people stupid idiots too.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, Black Card? Off the Top Rope Podcast. But nah, the match was good. I mean, the one thing I didn't like was him going underneath the ring and getting those kendo sticks. It was like 4 of them taped together. I was like, "Fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
What is this? What the fuck is this?
I cannot get jiggy with these sheets. What is this? What is this? No, but real talk. The match itself was going great. It was going good, and then all of a sudden the bloodline, the Usos come out. They interfere. They get involved. Paul Heyman on the side, the ultimate side chick, because earlier that day he was talking to somebody else on the phone. I don't trust him. Paul Heyman is a thought, but just watching the match itself. This is long-term storytelling, right? Long-term storytelling between Roman Reigns and, of course, Finn Balor. A few years ago, before that, you had them inside the ring facing off.
And Finn won. And Finn won. That's what that he won, and he won the belt.
That's right. He became Universal Champion. But I don't know, man. The ending is what got people, and it's when Finn Balor. First of all, I didn't know that Papa Shango. I didn't know that Papa Shango was back, because the man's music cut off. He was laying on the ground. I mean, the man was on the ground laying down. His music came on, the heartbeat, the body started moving. The first thing I thought about was Papa Shango with the spear, bringing someone to life, kind of like the whole Ultimate Warrior.
I thought he was going to start break dancing.
That would have been dope too. But this motherfucker got up, and he has music, and his music is playing.
Yo,
and he's
what is weird. This? It's like a episode of fucking Rick and Morty and type of shit. Like, what the fuck is this?
WWE has officially went retarded.
The main event finish, oh my God, was trash. That match had potential, then it flopped. Yo, I agree with both of these sentiments. But
it was like the fucking Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega explosive shit.
Oh God.
Yep. But you know what? That was a botch. This was actually planned. That's the part.
That was a botch.
What?
It was a botch. That's what they said. It's a botch.
No. I'm talking about AEW with the fireworks.
That's what I'm saying. AEW was a botch.
That's what
they didn't plan that out. Oh, that's what they
That's what
say.
they
Okay. Okay.
That's what the streets are saying. The
You know.
streets is talking. I'm listening to the
Streets need a
streets.
body.
The streets need a
Alright.
body. Yeah, that's what the streets is talking about.
Yo, but now some real shit that I didn't I actually watched that after the fact, after I got out of work. Already
Yeah,
heard the things and it was
I was
bananas, you know what I mean? When I woke up and, Instagram and all this shit and it was like, what the fuck? Because actually the match was good. The match was actually great up to my dude just like started, you know what I mean, feeling freaky, getting jiggy with it, and you could tell the because you couldn't tell, the smoke over there. You couldn't really see him. That they did that on purpose just to somehow control his push. I mean, his the way he, momentum that he has, I guess, and Roman, win. I could see that happening, but
oh yeah.
like fuck, really? You gonna give it this shit? You know what I mean? And they did it in Ohio, Columbus. If they would have pulled that shit in Philadelphia, my G,
Oh yeah.
man,
The crowd would ate them up.
it would have been amazing. You know what I
Somebody,
mean? But although the crowd yesterday they showed out, you know what I mean, and it makes the matches feel good. Some matches didn't make no sense why they were happening, but that main event, if it wasn't for that, man, we could have been talking about it in another different light. But man, what the
It was
fuck?
yeah. I wasn't feeling that finish. I don't think anyone was feeling that finish. I think honestly to the people that wrote that who actually thought that ending was good. Kick rocks with no shoes on. I hope you swallow bleach accidentally after washing dishes.
step
But
on nails.
step on nails, whatever. But we
You want you to
we
swallow you? No,
damn, bro, MJF.
I know.
No, but we took a poll. We took a poll about Extreme Rules on Twitter. Took a poll on IG. So here is the poll. How would you grade Extreme Rules? Extremely Fire being the best. It was alright. Extremely mediocre, or what's that word right there, Cheech? That last word on
Basura.
I was one of the ones that said basura.
So we took a vote and unanimously, listen, at 32%, Basuda almost won, but a lot of people were saying the streets was talking. They were saying that this show was extremely mediocre, and I could not agree more with them. We also took another poll, right? Best show of the week between the Extreme Rules, Grand Slam, NXT, and Impact. First of all, I just want to say for y'all, 3% of people that voted for Impact, you know what? I commend y'all for y'all who slept on Impact. That's messed up. NXT got 9%. Damn, NXT has fallen off, son. God
NXT
damn.
is terrible now.
AEW Grand Slam was 68%. Extreme Rules coming out with 20% as a show of the week. So, with that being said,
It wasn't even fair. It wasn't even fair, man.
Nah, it was like watching a bully, kind of beat up on someone. I mean, right now WWE is only running with 2 stars. That's Becky and that's Roman. Those are their 2 main attractions right now. Other than that, they don't have anything else. I mean, that's going to be continuous. That's always going to be there. Brock is going to be
Breaker. What?
But
You don't like the Steiner son?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Oh, speaking of Boosie, shout out to Boosie. New movie out. My Struggle. Go watch it. It's available. Pretty good stuff.
BMF is better.
Yeah, you watched the first episode? I watched it yesterday.
I gotta watch BMF.
But I keep
I gotta
hearing
watch
Yeah, BMS.
about it.
You know, Lil Boosie could kick rocks.
Whoa. Listen, you ain't anybody have Boosie fans coming after us. I'm cool on that.
He got
I'm
fans?
cool. Okay. All right. Boosie come
Fuck,
down to
listen to
Cleveland.
Little Boosie.
On that
Show
note,
me one.
on that note, I have nothing to do with that Boosie. Just letting you know. But overall, a Scream Rules. Did you like it or did you hate it? Let's start with you.
They're like what?
The Scream Rules. Did you like it or hate
No,
it?
I told you I was one of the people that said it was basura.
Hated it.
Hated it. Yeah, we're gonna get sued.
El Cheech. Like it or hated it?
Like I said, it wasn't even something that I was looking forward to watching. You know what I mean? It was there, and we'll talk about it. I'll check it. I finished watching it earlier when I got, after I got out of work, and it was like a fucking Raw show, like watching a Raw show, and then of course, the matches that happen, but the finishes for them last two matches, man, it's like fuck, motherfucker. It's just like, it's like not surprised, you know what I mean? Because it's like it's been bad. It's been bad, and I'm not the type to, to go in on the negative because it's just so easy to just go on that. But man, fuck, get it together, man.
So I'm gonna take that as hated it.
Yeah, it was shitty.
It was basura. So with that being said, listen, man. Hope the next pay-per-view we get actually turns a profit.
Which one is that?
Oh, it's Crown Jewel, but I'm talking about the next
Oh.
Extreme Rules.
I don't even count that for real. You know what I mean?
You ain't gotta count it. The money counting.
Oh no, they count, but I'm just saying, like as a pay-per-view or whatever, because any other matches like have like purpose. You know what I mean? Like storyline wise. Oh, I'll see you in Saudi. You know what I mean? It's like Brock against Roman. You know what I mean? They wrestle over there before, am I? And this is the second time they wrestle down there?
I'm not sure. No,
Are they gonna fight in a Punjabi fucking jail match?
I have no idea. I don't know if it was their first or second time, but I do know this: Extreme Rules. There's very little Extreme Rules inside this whole entire pay-per-view. And I also know that the next time WWE comes with a pay-per-view title that has to do with the words Extreme or TLC, just change both of those titles to Unforgiven. And I don't know, you can also go with Backlash. Bring back those pay-per-views.
Over the edge.
Over the edge.
Brought Backlash back.
Backlash was bought.
Backlash.
Bring back Backlash itself. Just Backlash. No featuring WrestleMania.
They did move some, like the names, certain pay-per-view were supposed to have happen around a certain time.
No, I understand that.
They changed them.
I'm just saying, when it comes down to Extreme, the word Extreme should not even be in their category. So what I'm saying is, you got a list of other pay-per-views you can pull out the window. You can pull out Judgment Day. You can pull out Unforgiven. You can pull out Taboo Tuesday, Cyber Sunday, whatever you want. Just don't name anything Extreme ever again, because this was a total letdown. And with that being said, I don't know. We getting ready to head into episode 200 coming up next week, y'all. We'll catch y'all Sunday.
Mine is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
I think it is about that time to wrap it up.
Let's go.
Episode 200 will be popping off. We'll see y'all on Sunday. But until then, listen. PSA, we got to get them out here, man. It's It's real. We mentioned mental health earlier. Um, Spread more positive vibes, right? It takes very little to tear someone down than it does. I'm sorry, it takes very little to build someone up than it does to tear them down. Think about the logic inside that message. It could be very simple as telling someone telling them something good about themselves, getting them a compliment. Or you can go to wellnessmaneuver.net and go purchase the Positive Vibes Only T-shirt. It's available inside the link for our show. You can buy it as a gift for someone who may need those positive vibe reinforcements, or you can buy it for yourself. It's available in tank tops, hoodie, baby onesies, T-shirts, V-necks, you name it, it's there. Also, COVID-19 is still here. It hasn't gone anywhere.
Very.
The remix is out here with the Delta variant. Usually, anytime a song has a remix, it's usually either better or worse. In this case, this one is worse. Okay, it's taking out people left and right. Personally, myself, I have lost a few people, close friends, and family to the Delta variant. So I do say this. And I do say this from the bottom of my heart. In order for us to be able to combat COVID, it starts off with good hygiene. So with that being said, listen, first of all, we're going to need y'all to wash your hands. But most importantly, wash your ass. Okay? Dre, tell the people they got to use, man.
You got to use soap, man. Y'all got to use soap. Keep using that soap. That's the only way we're going to beat this. We'll try to beat it. We got to keep using soap.
Cheech, let the people know how they got to do this.
Face to ass, not ass to face. Y'all whiskey dicks, pickles.
Batisma. Oh my God, here we go with this shit again.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are out. We will catch y'all episode 200 next week. We'll catch y'all on another episode coming this week, actually episode 199. A special interview. We'll drop that. We'll tease y'all with it this week, but we will catch y'all this Sunday.
See y'all Sunday.
On that note, we out.
Good night.
Peace.
See y'all Sunday.